Hello, my name is Sima Zikaras and today I'm going to present you user management in Pims. We are going to cover such topics as adding a new person using person register, editing personal information and user settings, and managing domain assignments, which includes adding team members and assigning roles. So, let's begin. For starters, let's create a new person. To do this, let's go to Persons page and click on the New Person button on the top right corner. Here a new person page opens where we can enter personal information for the person. Let's enter name and last name, and we can also enter email, phone, department, and position. We can also select company and login for the person. Let's select Omega as a company for this new user. And we can also create a new company here if we need to register a new company. And as you can see, the new company dialog opens directly in this page without the need to going for another page for creating a new company. We're going to select Omega for now. And the same situation is with the login selection. I can select it from the list of existing logins here, or I can click on the add new user and create a new user using the dialog. I enter user information, login, I can enter email, and the password is generated automatically. And as you can see, if I was already entering the information for the person, it is automatically transferred to the user information to not repeat the input again. I'm not going to create a new user for now because I have already created a user for this person previously, and I'm going to select it from the list of existing logins. I click save and the login is saved, and then additional options for user appears. You can select culture, which selects the way numbers and dates are displayed for the user. You can also select UI culture, which sets the language of the system for the user. You can also select production, development, or testing environment for the user, user time zone, and expiration date. And these are basically all the settings that at least need to be set initially. So we can now continue managing the person by adding domain assignments. We can select a new domain and we have different options of the membership. We can just add the person as a team member. That means that the person is added to the domain but is not permitted to see the data. He can only be used as a reference for contact purposes. And we can also add roles, allowing the person to see some information. For example, let's add document control role and just click close. We can now check by logging in with the person's login and see that we already have Tor domain selected and there are some document control access granted. We can continue managing roles and see different options of domain assignments. The team member can be expired by clicking the checkbox team member expired, And this means the person will not be included in the lookups in the selected area, but he will continue to have access to see the data. Also, we can remove the role that was previously assigned and only leave the person as a team member for the domain selected. And this means the user will be available to be assigned as a contact person in that domain. Let's just return the role again. And as having the role allows the user to access some module-specific data, we can also see some other options for having roles. Let's just remove the filter. And as you can see, we can now see all sorts of roles, and some of them are marked as role controlled by workflows or project execution group. These roles are controlled by separate modules and are not covered in this video. And before we finish, I want to encourage you to use the support button and look through the documentation where there are some fine details mentioned about managing persons and assigning domains for them. So I thank you for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.